The Curse of Willow Creek. Willow Creek, a small town, nestled amidst rolling hills and whispering willows. A picturesque facade, but beneath the surface a darkness lingered. A curse. For generations it had plagued the town. Unexplained misfortunes, withered crops, strange illnesses. The townsfolk whispered of a vengeful spirit. They called her Amunzia. Life in Willow Creek was shrouded in fear. Children stopped playing in the woods. Laughter faded from the streets. The once vibrant community became a shell of its former self. The curse had seeped into their lives. It poisoned their hopes and dreams. The shadow of Amunzia loomed large. A town's despair. Year after year, the curse tightened its grip. The townsfolk grew desperate. They sought answers. They consulted oracles and mystics. They performed ancient rituals, but nothing seemed to work. Ilara's wrath was relentless. The curse remained unbroken. Among the townsfolk there were whispers of an old book, a book that held the key to breaking the curse. It was said to be hidden somewhere in the town, but no one knew for sure. Many had searched, but none had found it. The book, like the hope it represented, seemed lost forever. Sophia's resolve. Sophia refused to give up hope, a young woman with a spirit as bright as the morning sun. She had grown up listening to the tales of the curse. She had witnessed its devastating effects firsthand. She was determined to break it, for her family, for her town, for herself.
I believe in the stories. I believe in the book. Somewhere hidden within its pages lies the answer to freeing Willow Creek from Ilara's grasp.
She spent countless hours in the town library, poring over ancient texts, searching for any clue that could lead her to the book. The shadow of Ezekiel Hawthorne. A name that echoed through the annals of Willow Creek's history, casting a long, dark shadow over the town. Sophia's quest led her to the town archives, dusty old records, forgotten histories. She was determined to uncover the truth, to piece together the fragments of a story long buried in the sands of time. It was there she discovered the name, Ezekiel Hawthorne, Willow Creek's founder. A name that seemed to hold the key to the town's mysterious past. A man shrouded in mystery. His life and deeds were the stuff of legend, whispered about in hushed tones. Some called him a visionary, others a sorcerer. His eyes held a cunning glint, and his presence was both magnetic and foreboding. Legend had it that Hawthorne had made a pact with a powerful spirit, a spirit named Ilara. This pact was said to grant him immense power, but at a great cost.
In my ambition, I made a pact with Ilara. I sought power beyond mortal comprehension, and she promised it to me. But I betrayed her, and in her fury, she cursed the town I built. Her wrath knew no bounds, and the curse was as enduring as it was devastating.
Sophia delved deeper into Hawthorne's past. She spent countless hours in the dimly lit library, poring over ancient texts and forgotten manuscripts. She learned of his ambition, his thirst for power, and his downfall. He had betrayed Ilara, broken their pact. His betrayal was the catalyst for the curse that plagued the town. In her fury, she had cursed the town he had built. The curse was a dark cloud that hung over Willow Creek, affecting every generation that followed, the town that bore his name. A town that had once thrived but now stood as a ghostly reminder of Hawthorne's ambition and Ilara's wrath. The town that Sophia called home. She felt a deep connection to its history, a pull that she couldn't quite explain. As she stood in the twilight, the weight of the past pressed heavily upon her, urging her to uncover the full story of Ezekiel Hawthorne and the curse that still lingered. The pact. Sophia realized the truth. The curse was not just a story, it was a consequence, a result of a broken promise. To break the curse, she needed to understand the pact. She needed to find out what Ezekiel Hawthorne had promised Ilara and how he had broken his word. Days turned into weeks. Sophia tirelessly pieced together the fragments of the past.
Hawthorne had promised Ilara a position of power in the town. He had vowed to build Willow Creek in her honor, but as the town prospered, he grew greedy. He reneged on his promise. He banished Ilara, fearing her influence.
Confronting the past. Sophia knew what she had to do. She had to find a way to contact Ilara, to reason with her, to make amends for Hawthorne's betrayal, but contacting a vengeful spirit was a dangerous endeavor. One wrong step could have disastrous consequences.
I discovered an inscription in the town archives. It spoke of a ritual, a way to summon Ilara. The ritual was to be performed during the full moon, in the heart of the town, in the old church, the church that Ezekiel Hawthorne had built.
The ritual. As the full moon cast its eerie glow upon Willow Creek, Sophia prepared for the ritual. She gathered the necessary components, candles, herbs, a silver locket. Each element held a specific significance. Each played a role in bridging the gap between the mortal realm and the ethereal plane.
With a steady hand and a resolute heart, I began the ritual. The air grew heavy, the shadows danced, the scent of incense filled the church. I chanted the words inscribed in the ancient text. My voice echoed through the empty halls. A sense of anticipation hung in the air.
A cold wind swept through the church, the candles flickered violently, and then she appeared. Ilara. Her eyes blazed with fury, her voice echoed with centuries of resentment.
Why have you disturbed me?
Sophia stood her ground. She knew that fear would only fuel Ilara's rage. With a calm voice, she explained that she knew the truth about the pact, about Hawthorne's betrayal, about the curse.
Ilara, please. I know the truth about the pact, about the betrayal, about the curse. Please, listen to me. Understand.
Ilara listened intently, her eyes reflecting a depth of emotion that had long been buried. Her anger seemed to subside, replaced by a flicker of curiosity, a curiosity that had been dormant for centuries. For the first time in centuries, someone had dared to confront her, not with weapons or spells, but with words and empathy. Not with fear or anger, but with understanding, a rare and precious gift that Ilara had almost forgotten existed.
I want to break the curse, not just for myself, but for everyone who has suffered because of it. To bring peace to Willow Creek, to restore the harmony that once flourished here.
Ilara revealed that the curse could only be broken by fulfilling the original pact, a pact that had been made in a time long forgotten, by giving Ilara a place of honor in Willow Creek, a place where she would be remembered and respected. But it couldn't be forced. It had to come from the heart, from a place of genuine respect and acceptance. It had to be a genuine gesture, one that symbolized the true spirit of the pact, a symbol of respect and acceptance, a lasting tribute to the bond that was once forged.
The curse can only be broken by fulfilling the original pact, a pact that was sealed with both hope and sorrow. Give me a place of honor in Willow Creek, a place where my spirit can finally find peace. But it must be genuine, a true reflection of the respect and acceptance that is needed, a symbol of respect and acceptance, a testament to the enduring power of understanding and compassion.
Sophia knew what she had to do. The weight of the town's history and the burden of the curse lay heavily on her shoulders. She had to find a way to make things right, not just for herself, but for everyone who called this place home. She returned to the town archives, a place filled with the whispers of the past. The dusty shelves and ancient tomes held the secrets she needed to uncover. She spent days researching, planning. Each page she turned, each note she took brought her closer to the truth. The nights were long and the work was grueling, but Sophia's determination never wavered. Finally, she emerged with a solution. Her eyes gleamed with newfound hope and resolve. She had discovered a way to honor Ilara without betraying the town's legacy. A way to honor Ilara without betraying the town. It was a delicate balance, but Sophia was confident in her plan. A way to appease the spirit and lift the curse. The town could finally find peace, and Ilara's spirit could rest.
We need to build a memorial in the town square, a tribute to Ilara. This memorial would not only honor her memory, but also serve as a reminder of our shared history and the lessons we've learned. A symbol of our shared history, it would stand as a testament to the resilience and unity of our community, a beacon of peace and reconciliation. The memorial would shine brightly, guiding us towards a future free from the shadows of the past.
Sophia stood before the townspeople, her heart pounding with anticipation. She knew this was a pivotal moment. She told them Ilara's story, the tale of love, betrayal, and the curse that had haunted them for generations. She explained the curse and the broken pact. The townspeople listened intently, their faces reflecting a mix of sorrow and hope. She presented her solution to build a memorial in the town's square, a tribute to Ilara. It was a bold plan, but one that could heal old wounds, a symbol of their shared history, a monument that would remind them of their past while guiding them towards a brighter future, a beacon of peace and reconciliation. The town square, once a place of sorrow, would become a symbol of hope and unity for generations to come. The townspeople agreed. They worked tirelessly, side by side, to build the memorial. They carved Ilara's likeness with care and respect. They inscribed the story of the pact and the curse. They acknowledged their past mistakes. They embraced forgiveness. As the final stone was laid, a sense of peace settled over Willow Creek. The curse lifted, the crops flourished, laughter returned to the streets. Ilara's spirit, finally at peace, became a guardian of the town, a reminder of the past, a symbol of hope for the future.